two questions for you. When will LeBron be back, and how much will he improve the Lakers?
Well, look, we know two things about LeBron. His track record tells us. One, he loves to play, okay?
Loves it.
You can see from 82 games last year to not missing many games throughout his career to, as we all agree, playing more minutes than he should the last few years, at least last year. So he wants to get out there. So I don't believe any of the theories that are out there. LeBron is sitting out because he wants Luke to look bad and get fired. LeBron is sitting out because he wants Brandon Ingram to showcase himself and improve his trade value. LeBron is sitting out because he wants to win the MVP and have them fall. I don't buy any of it because...
Well, your Twitter followers are smart. Right? That's some wisdom right
The second thing we know about LeBron, he's smart and cautious and meticulous about his body. You spend $1.5 million a year on your body, and he knows, why should I come back? Remember, I was told last week by Rich Paul, he could play if it were the playoffs, and he would be playing. But why come back in the regular season when he's confident I can get us in the playoffs? I can do that whenever I come back.
And it won't be the 8th seed.
Right. I'm sure he's thinking of that, too, because he wants to avoid Golden State. So I think his confidence in that, and it's just smart. Like, don't come back too early, maybe at his age and that type of injury. If you come back too early and you re-aggravate it or injure yourself,
you're going to miss more time than the original diagnosis.
Right. So I think that's why LeBron is taking so long. Now, I said it on Tuesday. I think he'll play Sunday. That's not from sources or anything like that. I think he'll play Sunday, looking at the way things have gone. If not then I would say Tuesday I'm expecting against Ben Simmons and the Sixers. But here's the thing. The original diagnosis, I know, Skip, he's Superman. You want to say he heals faster than everybody else. But the original diagnosis is 3 to 6 weeks. All right?
I just went off his next day tweet after the
Well,
MRI.
again, he thought it could have been...
Wait a second, dodged a bullet, back in no time.
Well, hold on. If it's popped,
yeah,
and here is a pop, you think it's serious, you thinking maybe 3 or 4 months.
Okay, but dodged a bullet? And you're gone this long?
He ain't no doctor.
Huh, okay.
If he's out another... It's been 4.5 weeks. If he's out another week and a half, which I don't think will be the case, but that'll still be within... the realm of timetable.
Yeah,
so
framework.
And let me say this about the MVP. I think he's out of it, essentially. Like, because, look, I'm a voter. Historically, Bill Walton won it in 1978, playing 58 games. But the 70s was crazy vote. Bob McAdoo and Kareem won it without making the playoffs, 2 years. So it was totally different. Not since then... Allen Iverson missed 11 games in 2003, or when he won, 2001, and James Harden missed 10 last year. Those are the most that any MVP award winner has won it with missing those games. So I think he's already missed 15. I think he has, unless he is incredibly spectacular and say lifts them from 9th to maybe 3rd, and this goes beyond your typical LeBron 27, 7, and 7. I think he would have to be almost otherworldly to get the MVP,
30,
especially with what James Harden is doing right now. So I think the MVP he's done.
There is no way it's over. He is in perfect position. He's going to have to make a run, and he's going to have to be a little better than he was the first third of the year.
Because there were games they weren't closing even with LeBron. I mean, he's going to have to be at his absolute career best. And they better rise up to like 3rd.
If he got him to 3rd, I think he'd be right in the thick of this. Depending on what happened to James, if he ran out of gas, CP3 is about to return. He might return.
Yeah, and that'll bring the numbers down.
Yeah, it'll bring his numbers down. They'll be a little better team. When Capella returns, he'll have a little higher assists. It'll just change the flow. He won't be averaging 44 a game. Okay.
All right, we'll see.
Go ahead.
You're going to let me go?
You do good. Yeah, you do it good.
This is LeBron James, who just won the popular vote among fans for #1 overall for the All-Star game, right?
Yep.
So, again, what gets me is you say he likes to play, And I can't compute all this because he loved to play when he was in Cleveland because there really wasn't much else to do in Cleveland except play basketball. He's got a whole lot of new irons in the fire here. So you can't tell me he just needed to take a little time off, both off the court and on the court, because he is, even though he's only, 34 years of age, we're talking about 16th season, high mileage, high playoff mileage, high regular season mileage, played all 82. So I think he needed to take a little break. I think he was
rest the body.
Yes. But I also think he is ecstatic that this team has not risen to the occasion without him. The Lakers hit bottom last night. I don't know if you guys checked. I know it was the late game.
Last night?
Yeah. No,
last
say the Knicks or the Cavs.
This is it.
Because Minnesota should beat them, right? They got Karl Anthony Towns, the best player on the floor. Wiggins.
D. Rose has been unbelievable.
Timeout. Derrick Rose got hurt last night and played all of 12 minutes. Jeff Teague out last night. Tyus Jones out last night. So you have no point guard, and you can't get that home. It was 84-82 after 3 quarters, and you got outscored 36-23 in the fourth, and you can't tell me they don't miss Lonzo Ball. I know you guys, you're not a big fan. I am, and they missed him last night. I know Rondo was back, but he had little to no impact in the fourth quarter. I got to show one thing before we go on. This is hitting bottom. This is desperation. Did you see what Rondo tried to pull off with what was it, like seconds? It was already 1:13. It's 2:12 left in the game. So Rondo is so desperate that, check this out. Taj Gibson.
He threw the towel?
Yeah, he throws a towel, and he gets a technical foul. He tries to throw a towel to distract. Aha! Taj Gibson. Way to go, Rondo.
Amazing.
Way to go. So that's desperation. Like, I got to resort to that. And remember, the score at that point was 113-99. So it's virtually over, and it comes to that for this group. And I got to tell you, Kyle Kuzma has regressed to me over the last 3 or 4 games. He was on course to become like a quasi-star, like he's edging into stardom. And I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing it from Brandon Graham. And I do believe that
Brandon Ingram.
I mean, we've been talking about Brandon.
Yeah.
Graham. But deep down, I think LeBron is loving this because he is in really good position. A lot of pressure, a lot of new pressure. But when you come back, you still have enough pieces, especially when Lonzo gets back. You could make a big run through it's not even the second half of the year because you're past the halfway point. But I think that's what he is all about right now.
I'm just
The
trying
MVP.
Yeah.
The MVP.
If, let's just say LeBron is healthy, and the starting 5 for the Lakers, and Minnesota's healthy, starting 5. After LeBron, how many Lakers go before Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins?
Do you know how both of those guys have underachieved?
I know.
Do you have any idea how bad they've been in long stretches where you've sat back and said, what are they doing? Especially Karl Anthony Towns. He finally took over a basketball game last night in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
And that hasn't happened very much. And I didn't blame Jimmy Butler one bit for calling both of them out because they deserved to be called out.
It's going to be interesting, just quickly, how that impacts Anthony Towns' career. Because now guys around the league are thinking, you soft.
Correct.
You let a guy,
He did.
Calipari's words, bullied
He
since
bullied him.
a little 6'6" guard. I mean, that's still a big guy, but
I
you let
agree.
him bully, right? He's
Yeah.
playing better
Yeah.
since
Much
Butler
better.
left, but
And
still,
they've won
7 of 10. They won 7 of 10.
I know. Listen, I was just happened to be up late on Christmas night, and the Lakers were playing Golden State, and someone tweeted, "Who needs LeBron?" Now, I'm not going to tell you it came from Skip Bayless' account, but that's none of my business. Okay, they played OKC just last week.
You know what? You need to get a
I'm
sense
not
of
telling
humor.
you that.
You have no sense of humor.
Somebody-
You take everything so seriously.
Hold up, Skip.
You got to
Hold up,
relax
just a
and
second.
enjoy
Hold up, hold up.
life.
Hear
You
me
got
out.
to stop and
In the
smell
words of my
all
good
the
friend-
palm trees here,
In the
right?
words of my good friend Rob Parker, hear me out, Skip. Hear me out. OKC Thunder. Now, Josh Hart said the narrative is that it's LeBron and the Lakers. He said, we got good players. So whether LeBron here or who's here, we going to be okay. I need to see it. You got an opportunity. You got 15 games. You're 5-10 without LeBron. You lost to the Knicks, who had lost 8 straight. They're trying so hard, so desperately to get Zion Williamson. You lost to the Cavs. They thinking about trading Kevin Love because they want Zion Williamson. You keep telling me you got great players. I just need to see it, Josh Hart.
So you're saying LeBron has no help?
No. Whoa, Skip. No, everybody was kidding. Oh, you remember Skip, Chris? Whoa, he got so much more talent than what he had in Cleveland. I can't tell.
I think he's got more than he had last year, but it's still not very good. There's no question. And look, to your point again, I think he's virtually out of the MVP race. But it is human nature. You can speak to this as a pro athlete. It's human nature to kind of want the team to look like they need you, right? Sure. To want them to struggle. I mean, you want you know the guys, you like them, but you also want it to look like you're needed. Whether you're LeBron James or Rajon Rondo, whoever you are.
Place right now without LeBron playing there one game this year. What are they going to be at? 13, 14?
Oh, if he wasn't on the team.
If he wasn't on the team. What, they 13, 14? They better than Phoenix? That's it?
They're
that
low,
there.
really?
Yeah. Memphis, they're a little above Memphis. Last year they won 35.
They're not better than Sacramento.
No, Sacramento's
You know what would happen? The current head coach, who you still support, he would not be the head coach without LeBron.
Right.
Because they would be losing games and things would have to, because Magic Johnson would not stand.
Now, do you think he's not? I don't think Luke is the problem. That's what I'm not saying he's Red Auerbach.
No.
But I don't think he's the biggest problem. I think they have a
Red Auerbach, can we get a Brad Stevens?
We're seeing it. This team, and I agree with you on Kuzma. I thought he was creeping up toward, like you said, quasi-stardom. What he's showing is that, he needs a setup guy like a LeBron who not only can set you up, but draw so much attention. And that's fine. If they get an AD or somebody else, he's a nice third guy.
When is Brandon Ingram going to creep up?
Well, he's...
Oh, okay.
Whole different discussion, different day. Need more time for it? Okay.
And the best big is Zubats.
I agree. He's the only one that can create his own offense.
All right. Well, Chris, thanks for joining us. We got to get LeBron back. Boy, it's time.
Sunday.
It's time.
Sunday.
We'll see. We'll
You better-
discuss
hey,
it
I'm
next
telling
week.
You got the cakewalk game.
LeBron
against
comes.
That's
Skip
perfect
Bayless.
time to come back.
If LeBron comes back Sunday, I'm coming out here in all Lakers gear, shorts, gym shoes, and jersey.
I don't know if we want
Why
to
would
see
you do
shorts.
that?
Ah, that's wrong, because I already know he'll
have
give you a
to wear
virtuoso.
shorts.
He gonna give you a virtuoso.
Playing Phoenix. It's the worst team in the
You're gonna
West.
wear-
You didn't say that.
Arguably, it's the worst team
You
in
didn't.
basketball.
You didn't say that when James Harden hit 61 against the Knicks. You didn't say he playing the
I
Knicks.
did too. I told you I can't get excited about it because it's the Knicks.
Well, get
and he
excited.
went 5 of 20.
Oh, oh.
You're disqualified.
And guess who had pom-poms when Michael
I'm
Jordan
already
dropped the
calling
double
you
miss?
out. I'm calling you out right now.
What?
You cannot wear Laker gear.
I'm wearing Laker
The
gear.
whole year?
That whole
Just
Laker
'cause he
gear.
misses it so much. He
Laker
misses it.
gear.
Let's give it.
And the
let's
goat
give it
man.
to
That'd
him
be
if he
goat man.
needs
Goat
it.
man. Goat man.
Chris, we will see you soon. Let's just let Shannon do his own thing.